If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that doesn't mean you can't improve upon it. And this new Suzuki Jimny with 5 doors is ready to rock. The Suzuki Jimny still sports a very classic 4x4 boxy SUV look that we really like. We really gotta respect the way they do the classic look with the Jimny. It's got the 5-slot grille in front with the Suzuki emblem right there, black bumpers, black fender flares, the dark gray 15-inch wheels with the Bridgestone tires, and it even has the black roof in this variant, which serves as a very nice contrast for the chiffon ivory pearl color that they've selected for this. Personally, I think it really reminds me of desert tan. But the big change with the Jimny, particularly in this one, is how they extended the rear. A lot of people have been asking for a vehicle like this from Suzuki, and now they've delivered. You've got doors in the back to be able to get in and out more easily, and it gives you more space. We'll show you in a little bit. But the important thing here is that the wheelbase has extended to be able to accommodate the rear cabin. But don't worry, the capability of the Jimny hasn't changed, because this one with the approach angle, it can still take on ramps, no problem. The departure angle as well in the back, that's still very, very good. They do that by pushing out the wheels as far forward and as far back as possible. The only thing that's really changed is the ramp breakover angle. But don't worry, because when it comes to ground clearance, you've still got plenty in the Jimny with 210 millimeters. The classic aesthetics of the Jimny really give it a unique character in our market. I mean, just the fact that it has a spare tire on the back, a lot of us love that. And then the way they did the rear bumper with the taillights integrated there, also very cool. For safety, you can see some of the features here already. It's got sensors here in the back, so backing up is easy, but it's also made easier by a rear camera positioned just above the number plate. Now, to open the rear, you pull this and basically it swings out. And if you notice, it kind of opens on its own because it's got a little damper right there integrated with the entire vehicle. That's actually very nice. It opens it up nice and gentle for you. Now, if you're familiar with the Jimny, you can see that the space has already improved significantly. Actually, it's more than double if we're talking about volume, because even with all the seats up, it's actually got 211 liters of space. In terms of dimensions, 22 inches long or deep, 37.5 inches wide, and then 33 inches from here up to there. We'll also show you the metric conversions right about now. And to fold down the rear seats, you can do it from the back, but I can fold this down. And when you do this, the space extends to around 43.5 inches from here up to the edge of that folded rear seat. What that gives you is 1,113 liters of cargo space total for the Jimny 5-door. And if you look around the cargo area as well, you're going to spot some very unique features. You've got a 12-volt outlet here, maximum of 120 watts, and there are actually bolt points where you can screw in accessories into the back of the Jimny, so long as you have M6 bolts. So keep that in mind when you want to outfit your Jimny with some accessories. Let's close this up and check out what's under the hood. At the heart of the Suzuki Jimny is a tried and tested drive system. Now, under the hood, you've got a K15B 1.5 liter gasoline engine. It makes 102 PS and 130 Newton meters of torque. It's bolted onto a 4-speed automatic transmission. Now, looking around the engine bay, what can we see? The way they did the air intake is actually very clever. It's positioned very high up, and what that gives you is an air inlet that is about 90 cm off the ground. Well, depending on how flat the ground is, so it gives you pretty good water weighting for such a small package. But what's important here is to look at how the engine is actually mounted. It's not mounted in there like a crossover where the cylinders are like that. It's actually longitudinal, and that's because this is staying true to a proven 4x4 system. The engine, it sends power to a transfer case in the middle, which you can engage with 4 low, 4 high, all that. You'll see the lever inside later on. But then it sends power to the rear axle and to the front axle depending on which mode you select. Yes, I said axles because this has solid axles in front and in the back, and I know a lot of off-roaders like that kind of setup, and later we'll show it to you in action. But first, let's check out what's inside. The real upgrade with this Jimny 5-door is, of course, the rear seat. Now, getting in and out, much easier because you have your own dedicated doors. No need to go in through the front door, fold this down, no. You can just hop on in and you're good to go. Now, what else do we notice? You got privacy glass in this one, meaning it's actually tinted in the back, which is also nice. You've got power windows, chrome door handles, but most importantly, you've got a more comfortable rear seat. The seating capacity of this is 4 people, 2 in front, 2 in the back. But the cushioning here, definitely a big improvement. It's even got its own headrest, which is nice for comfort on long drives. And by the way, these are adjustable. This is the back position, and then you have the more upright position right there. It can do that because there are actually 2 positions on the latch over here. If you need cargo space, you can fold it all down, giving you all the room you could need on your road trip. That is what you want in the vehicle. But more importantly, you've got a lot of safety features in this variant in particular. You've got 6 airbags, ABS, stability control, all that stuff, the tough ladder frame chassis protecting you, as well as a very well-built body. There are many more safety features, but you can just look up and you'll see that it actually has reinforcing ribs built in to the roof of the vehicle. It feels good to be back inside the Jimny because just like the exterior, they go for no nonsense with the vehicle. Everything is pretty much functional and very retro. We even like these details like the Allen screws they use to mount certain things onto the dashboard, like this grab rail panel here and the like. Right here in front of you, you've got your nice dual binnacle type of instrument cluster. You got a tachometer on the left and speedometer on the right with kilometers per hour and miles per hour. And right here in the middle is a multi-information display for fuel economy, fuel, your shifter position, all that stuff you can access right here in the middle. Now, your light stock is here, your wiper stock is here, and then on the steering wheel, this one being the GLX version, it comes with a leather wrapped wheel. The GL version comes with urethane. On the left spoke, you've got your audio controls. On the right spoke, on this variant, you get your cruise control button. On the manual version, there's no cruise control, but you do get a nice gear stick right here in the middle. Right below it, you've got your controls for the Bluetooth system, so you can make and take calls on the go. On the far left are controls for the mirrors, controls for the headlamp leveler, the headlamp washer, and even the parking sensors. Yes, like I said earlier, this one comes with parking sensors, making parking very much easy. Here in the middle, you've got a larger 9-inch screen. The other variant gets a 7-inch, but still, both of which have all the features you need. You have Android Auto, you got Bluetooth, and you even get, in this version, wireless Apple CarPlay. So right now, let's show you that. This is Nico's iPhone, which is in his pocket right now, and we've got all the things. I mean, I can open his messages, but he might not appreciate that. And the resolution is really good. And you also got all kinds of features here. Your clock, you got your fuel economy readout here, as well as this one. They're both synced. Settings over here. Really, it's got everything you need and nothing you don't. Right below your screen, you've got your 2 AC vents, which complement the ones on the sides of the dashboard. Right below it, you also have your automatic climate control panel. Yes, it's one of the things where you can just press auto and you're very much good to go. Right below the climate control panel, you got some buttons which are really, really nice. Now, right here in the middle, you've got your stability control, hill descent control, and 2 switches for the windows. One for the passenger, right there. One for the driver, right over there. One touch up and down. Now, you may be wondering, where are the controls for the rear windows? Well, those are right here. Right here in the middle, just aft of your transfer case control. Right here in the middle are your very important drive controls for the Jimny. Your gear lever is right here. It's PRND, second gear, and then low gear. And then right behind it, you've got your transfer case controls with 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. If you're familiar with those classic 4x4s, this one is going to be very, very familiar. Now to use it, we'll show you now. Right now we are in 2-wheel drive high, that means rear wheel drive. If I want to go into 4-wheel drive high, I can just pull it down, wait for the green light to come from indicating that I'm in 4 high, and I'm good. If it gets a bit tougher with the road, you can engage 4-wheel drive low. Let's try that now. Right there, you will know 4-wheel drive low is engaged when the stability control light is turned on here, indicating that it is now overriding and you're ready to go off-roading. But before that, let's show you what makes this Jimny 5-door different from the versions you've driven before. Now, many people tend to underestimate the Jimny because of its size. They don't think it's capable. But looky here, it's traversing all kinds of rocks, all kinds of moss, a little bit of water. The rain is not that strong lately. But yes, the Jimny can get through it. And the reason is because it's got solid axles front and rear and an ALLGRIP Pro system that they've really fine-tuned to be able to give you traction in all kinds of conditions, so long as you know how to use your 4 high, your 4 low, and you can place your tires. By the way, those are highway tires with precision when you're going around all kinds of rocks. If you're looking for a vehicle with character, look no further than a Suzuki Jimny. And with the 5-door version, they're giving you more capacity, more space for your road trips, but you lose none of the capability when the road ends. That is the appeal of something like the Suzuki Jimny 5-door. Now, in terms of availability, there are 3 variants. This one is a top-of-the-range model, which retails for just over 1.7 million. You've also got the monotone variant, and you've also got the manual variant. Now, personally, I would probably go for the manual version because I want to do the shifting myself, and I'd probably outfit it with, I don't know, snorkel, roof rack, awning tent, bigger tires, and all-terrain tires, by the way, and nicer wheels. That would be my flavor for the Suzuki Jimny, because this is like a blank slate for you to be able to customize to your needs. Now my time is done with the Jimny. It's time to bring in someone like a papa who can take on this vehicle for an adventure. Eric, why are you wearing topsiders, dude?
Topsiders, these are boots, baby. Let's go.